The fuck is up, YouTube? It's Creepy Horror Investigations, and we're back for another video. This time we're going to be investigating another creepy haunted forest plus sewer drain. I hope you're all excited. We're very prepared for this one, and I apologize for the long hiatus we've been on, but Creepy Horror is back, I promise. It's not a human that we're looking for, it's actually a potential ghost. And we don't know nothing about the ghost, but we've been told there is a ghost in the area, so we're gonna freeball it and let's get it! So the place we're going out to, it's not super well known as a horror location, but we do know people that have reported it as a potential haunted location in Canberra. As we all know, Canberra's kind of tight for haunted locations, and sorry I'm eating pizza while talking, but we kind of have to make do with what we have. We do know a couple more scary locations in Canberra that we'll go to, but if you guys know any, please leave it down in the comments below. So our informant for this one was a nice old lady who was walking her dog on the bridge, and she saw a dead crow, and she got a really bad feeling in her stomach that resulted in her and her dog not wanting to walk any further. Now we all know that animals can see something that we can't. You know, when dogs randomly bark, cats randomly meow. If you've watched Terminator, the dogs will bark at the Terminators, they can always tell. So the fact that the dog could tell that something was up in this area is telling. Anyway, like I was saying, I'd just like to apologise to Creepy Horror fans because we promised a Halloween special and we did not deliver. So I would humbly, hat in hand, pizza in hand as well, like to apologise for not delivering that Halloween special. I promise I'll make it up to you. This video probably won't be that scary, but our next episode is in a pretty well-known scary location. It's just outside of Canberra, so that's a bit of a hint for any of you guys. And I know we are Canberra based, but this location is pretty much Canberra, so it's okay. We're making it. One day we're gonna be higher than Sam and Colby, and we're gonna be better than Sam and Colby because our videos are real. Fuck you, Sam. Yeah, Sam and Colby. Shout out to Sam and Colby. Shout out to Sam and Colby, but we're gonna be bigger one day. So YouTube, we are more prepared this time, much more prepared. In fact, I don't even have to look at the camera because check it out, clip-on microphones. Everyone on my last video told me that I needed to put in clip-on microphones because you couldn't hear me very well when I was turning away from the camera. And you know what? I've taken that to heart. Oh, my bad. See, but you can hear me now even when I'm far away. I don't know if you can hear that, team, but there is, well, it's a drain pipe, and Pennywise likes to hang out with drain pipes. So that's the pole that the dead crow was reportedly under. It's a bit scary, isn't it? But right about there, just there. And it looked like it had died of unnatural causes. You know, most people would assume that it would be fried on like the electrical pole or something. But this bird was completely intact, almost like it had been ritualistically sacrificed, perhaps by having its neck broken. So team, that's the pole that the dead bird was spotted under, and that creeped the lady out. This is the little reservoir that I was talking about earlier, and check this out. See that? See this right here? That's a sigil. If any of you have read the Ars Goetia, which I doubt you have, but if any of you have read the Ars Goetia, please tell us which demon this sigil represents, because if you've read the Ars Goetia, you know that these types of sigils are used to summon and invoke demons. Certain types of demons, powerful demons. I don't think this is a very powerful one right here because it's quite small and undetailed. Whereas like you see like bowls, his sigil is quite detailed compared to this one. So this must be like a shitty little demon or something. It's probably like some fucking imp or something, but a demon nonetheless. So, can you hear that? Can the camera hear that? Camera, I don't know if you can hear this, but there is a small thing calling out Pepper. I don't know who Pepper is, but it just scared that whoever... Oh, what the fuck was that? Man, I hope this camera's picking this up. There it is again. Calling for Pepper. Don't worry, I bought this special flashlight for this occasion. Check this out. Enhance, zoom in. Oh my gosh, that can reach so fucking far. Shit. Shit. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. That boy. Oh shit, is that a bat? Get that on video. Fucking look at that bat. Oh, bro, I didn't realize that this torch was that powerful. Okay. God, this thing cost me like $50 and I was like trying to figure out why it was so expensive. Look how powerful that is. Let me get that up like that. Bang. So this river's pretty creepy. It's just downstream from where a suicide happened. So there's definitely some bad energy in this area. Oh. You know what I just realized? What? Those bats are fleeing from something. Look how many bats there are and they're all running away. That means that there's something over there that is scary enough to scare away that many bats. Alright, so we're already hearing some strange noises. I'm not sure it's all being picked up because it's on the clip-on microphone, but we'll have to see in production. But we've already heard a lot of rustling and some other creepy stuff. Oh no, there's some bad juju in this area. But yeah, the scariest thing we've heard so far was that little girl's voice. It was like giggling and calling out Pepper. We don't know who Pepper is. This could be like a pagan ritual. Wait, hold on a second. They're forming out the letter A. Doesn't this look like an alchemical symbol? Come here, come stand from this side. Look, you see this? So, bang, 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 bang. Isn't that the symbol for pi? Someone in this area is doing alchemy, and it's circular alchemy. So basically, guys, what circular alchemy is in alchemy, right? When they're summoning demons and trying to turn stuff into other things, they often use ratios. So the reason this guy has that pi set up is to help him do math for his alchemy. Hold on a second. Oh,
that's supposed to be from blood.
That could be from blood. That looks like blood to me. Blood is often used in demonic rituals and satanic rituals due to its power of DNA and life-inducing vitality. It's extremely cold out here, and like I said in the first video, cold often... Let's turn around real quick. Someone has dug a booby trap in the ground here. I don't know who the fuck did that. They're an asshole, but that's why I nearly fell over. Anyway guys, like I was saying, if you watched our first video, I talked about how it being cold can be a symptom of paranormal in the area due to ghosts' cold bodies. and it's very, very cold at the moment. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Latex gloves. You know what that means? Serial killer could have been. What? Why did they change color? Oh, that's how dirty they are. Look, wait, see that? That's them under the UV. They're green under the UV. They're fresh, they're still wet. The killer's still here. That is quite creepy that those are there. I would assume the fact that they're still wet means that someone is in this area with us. Yep, again. It's happening again. Are those animal bones? Just kidding, Tim. That was a reference.
Why? Is someone trying to cover something up over here?
Someone's doing something around here. There's been activities around here, but we don't know what yet. Do you hear that? Someone could be trying to summon the demon. That demon there looks pretty mischievous. Further alluding to the fact that it could be an imp. Yeah, that looks like a little imp. These rituals, birds are very often used because they're small and fly around like imps. Birds, blood, and water, dirty water is used, which makes sense why he's getting swamp water and there was blood up there. So I do believe that this man is trying to invoke the power of an imp. Why he's trying to invoke the power of an imp and not a larger, more powerful demon, I don't know. Maybe he's smarter. Maybe he wishes to use it as a familiar to tame it. You know how I said it's for birds? It's commonly used. Look what I found over here. A feather. This man is almost certainly using alchemy to try to invoke the power of an imp. We don't know the type of imp he's summoning or the name of the imp, but we would assume that it's one of Baal's minions. Oh, you heard that too, right? Oh shit, oh. More traps. Another feather. Oh. Oh. You heard that giggle too, right? You heard that laugh too? It came from this way. Bird, you need to get out of here if you value your life.
Oh,
I heard that too. Sounded like a person. Ugh. It stinks through here. You know what the smell kind of reminds me of? Sulfur. And sulfur smells like hell, right? So maybe he picked this location because the imp would be reminded of its home. This spot could easily be haunted, which is why we keep hearing noises. So if you remember before, we had a little girl's laugh and a little girl screaming, "Pepper, Pepper." Now we found the sock that's about the exact size that would belong to a little girl. It's even pink, look. It's pink on the rims. This could be Pepper's sock, or it also could be the girl that was screaming for Pepper. Can you guys see that? I think it looks like someone's moving. Look. Where'd he go? He was in the movement and I heard it. Oh, wait.
I think that's in the middle.
Yeah, you see that? Hold on, should we get closer? You see that though?
There's like a black figure.
Yeah, I see him. Let's get out of here. That guy's giving me the willies. Oh, That's disgusting. This is someone's garbage. Someone has been dumping their garbage in the river. Bread, more bread, unidentifiable, newspaper. Maybe that's what's setting these ghosts off. Listen. So I don't know if you could hear that creepy ass shit, but something is in that fucking tunnel. Like trying to lure people in or something like that. I don't know what that's about. So guys, to be honest, I'm a little bit scared because this is like the third time tonight that we've heard a little girl's voice calling for Pepper. First over there, then further on under the bridge, and then that tunnel. So it's not like it's just a person in one spot calling it out, which is concerning, to say the least. What was that? You heard that? Oh shit, it's just a Mexican family, my bad. This would have been the bench where the little girls used to sit. It's kind of creepy. I don't see anything. Guys, this is my ghost hunting co-adventurer. She's one of the best ghost hunters in Canberra. This little zone makes me uneasy. See that tyre? There used to be a tyre swing around here, but someone's taken it down and chucked it there. I wonder if it's related to Pepper. That is creepy. I wonder who knocked it down. What's going on? There's one too. Someone in this area hates trees. I mean, there's a ghost in this area that hates trees. The fuck is that? What is that? You see that person? Over there. Where am I? Turn off your flashlight. Look. Bro, you see that shit?
Right.
Look. Right there. It's like they're just standing there. Let me turn off the flashlight. If they get closer. They're gone.
What?
But we thought we heard someone through here, that's why we're looking through here. What's that fucking rustling? You hear that shit? Bro. What the fuck is that? It's getting closer. Bro. Guys, go, fucking go, fucking go, get out of there. Everyone for themselves. Sorry for that abrupt ending, creepy right there. I don't know what happened, but when we were hanging out by the lake, we had this rustling and it just started getting closer and closer and closer. And so we saw like a little black blob, but we didn't actually see what it was. So we just booked it because I don't know what the fuck that was.